The thought recognized within can be directed. A thought formed from what is physically seen can also be directed. Both will unfold. Both will physically express. So direction matters. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 87 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of thinking, direction. Pause for a moment. Thinking is continuous, and because it is continuous, thinking has direction. It is always moving, always flowing, always carrying thought toward unfolding. So the question is not, is thinking moving? The question is, in what direction? Is it moving? Thought is within, effect is without, and thinking stands between. Thinking determines the direction from within to physical expression. Pause. The thought recognized within can be directed. A thought formed from what is physically seen can also be directed. Both will unfold. Both will physically express. So direction matters. If thinking is directed by what is physically seen, then unfolding follows appearance. If thinking is directed from what is recognized within, then unfolding follows cause. This is the distinction. Passive thinking follows direction given by appearance. Active thinking establishes direction from within. Pause. Direction is not force. Direction is not struggle. Direction is decision. You decide what thought continues. You decide what thinking remains on. You decide what direction unfolds. And once direction is established, continuity sustains it. And what is sustained unfolds. And what unfolds must physically express. So remain with this. Thinking is not wandering. Thinking is direction, not doubtfulness, not struggle, not force. You're not pushing the seed, not pressure. You are not trying to make it happen, but steadfastness, focused. To think is to direct. To direct is to remain. To remain is to allow unfolding. And what you direct, you unfold. And what you unfold must physically express. Pause for a moment. Let this deepen. Direction reveals something precise. Thinking is never without direction. Even when you are unaware, it is still moving somewhere. It is still carrying thought toward unfolding. So the question is not whether you have direction. The question is who or what is determining that direction. Because direction can be formed in two ways: from what is recognized within or from what is physically seen. And both will feel real, both will feel convincing, but only one is origin and the other is response. So understand this clearly. When you direct thinking from what is physically seen, you are allowing effect to determine direction. You are allowing what has already appeared to decide what will continue. That is not direction from within. That is continuation of appearance. And continuation of appearance repeats what is already seen. But when you direct thinking from within, you are returning to cause. You are recognizing what is true within, and you are choosing to continue that, not occasionally, not when it feels easy, but with continuity, because direction must be sustained. So direction is not a single decision. Direction is sustained decision. It is the decision repeated. It is the return when you notice you have shifted. It is the awareness that corrects course and the steadiness that holds it. This is why discipline matters, because without discipline, direction changes. And when direction changes, unfolding is interrupted. And when unfolding is interrupted, physical expression is delayed, not because it cannot happen, but because it is not being sustained. So become exact. You are not chasing outcomes. You are not correcting what is physically seen. You are directing thinking, and what you direct you sustain. And what you sustain, you unfold. And what you unfold must physically express. So remain with this. Direction is not doubtfulness. Direction is not struggle. Direction is clarity. Direction is decision. And direction is continuity applied. And once you see this, you no longer drift. You direct. And what you direct unfolds. Now, the affirmation for day 87. Pause. Thinking is continuous. I become aware of its direction. I direct my thinking from within. I recognize from within, not from what is physically seen. I remain aligned with what is within. I remain steadfast. I sustain the seed through active thinking. I remain with it, and because I remain, it unfolds. And what unfolds must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus.